Myth 1. Men need sex physiologically, women can do without it. True, but in part. It is true that men need sex more often. There is, in particular, the Tarkhanov symptom, which increases sexual arousal when semen accumulates. This encourages a man to actively seek intimacy, using the entire arsenal for this, confirms Yana Enikeva. In women, sexual desire depends, firstly, on fluctuations in hormonal background, for example, increases during menses, and, secondly, depends on age. In general, sexual desire is largely determined by the emotional state of women. Myth 2. Women do not need sex. Most often they agree to intimacy in gratitude for male attention. Not true. Mentally and sexually healthy people of both sexes do not voluntarily give up sex without any reason. Sexuality is an integral part of the human psyche, and sex is an important part of the interpersonal relationship between a man and a woman. Myth 3. A woman may easily live in a relationship with a man without any kind of intimacy. Not true. Lack of sex is a serious problem. And it is important to understand the causes of this problem. After all, sex has many functions. It's fun, and communication, and self-affirmation, and procreation, and romance, finally. And most importantly, sex is an expression of love. To be desired is very important for a woman, for her emotional state, for her self-esteem, for feeling complete in all respects. If a woman is deprived of sex, then no matter how successful she is in the social sphere, subconsciously she will feel flawed. This negatively affects her self-esteem, can cause depression, loneliness and many other negative emotions. Myth 4. Regular sex is important only for male health, but not for female health. Not true. Full-fledged sex is very important to a woman's health. Sex with its natural climax, orgasm, is the prevention of gynecological diseases and cancer. Not without reason gynecologists and oncologists first ask a woman whether she lives a regular sex life. Moreover, the lack of sex has a negative impact on a woman's somatic, physical health, as well as on her emotional state. Myth 5. The older a woman is, the more passionate she is in bed. The truth. Sexual desire in women really depends on age. It is highest in 30 to 35-year-olds, and during menopause it may become active again. Myth 6. The later a girl starts sexual life, the better. Early start threatens genital diseases. Not true. Some studies have shown that if a girl had her first sexual intercourse at the age of 13 to 14 years, the risk of complications from pregnancy and cervical cancer was slightly higher. However, starting too late is also just as dangerous. Previously, the sexual stage of libido was determined from the age of 17 to 18. This was the optimal age for all parameters, physiological and psychological maturity, of sexual debut. However, due to acceleration, the age of sexual debut has decreased. And now sexologists consider it normal if sexual activity begins at age 16. If the loss of virginity by both girls and boys occurs several years after the sexological norms, then sexologists talk about delayed psychosexual development. This means that the libido lags in its development from age norms. Such people have a wide variety of sexual dysfunctions in the future.